our main event. 10 rounds in the heavy. Opening round scheduled for 10. See Andre Bishop, that training really paid off. Just back to basics with the 1-2, boom, boom. Tyson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Bishop's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Tyson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Tyson's power is dynamic, truly dynamic. The kind of stuff that could end this fight early on.
Yeah, it is, but there's a danger to that, too. If he doesn't land early on, if he doesn't have his way early on, maybe he gets discouraged.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. You know Andre Bishop's trainer is going to be really thrilled to see him do that there. He doesn't want to see his fighter get hit too much tonight. That was a nice block. Unbelievable pace here tonight. Both guys have no plans of having this fight go far. I'm sure the frame of reference for most is Hagler Hearns.
Yeah, you wonder if it's going to live up to that. So far, so good.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Tyson's well off the mark that time. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. And Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Cus D'Amato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Cus D'Amato, and I learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter's feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
That is a strong uppercut there. You see him holding on halfway through this round. Double jab upstairs. I like the angle that Andre Bishop just gave us right there. His opponent didn't like the result. He just ate an uppercut. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Nowhere close, that punch by Andre Bishop. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Parries that punch intended for the head. Count down the final moments of this round. Bishop's going with a quality that I think is very underrated in boxing, and that is to be judicious, to really think about when, how, and make the most of each thing you're doing. His punch rate, very, very effective in terms of his percentage landed.
Yeah, he's throwing educated punches. You know, he's not wasting anything. He's making everything count, but just as importantly, everything's leading to something else. You know, he's working the body one moment, and that's leading up to some head attack later on. So he's planning everything out like a smart fighter, a guy that understands the sweet science.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Super two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Halfway through this round here. Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Teddy, as for how Mike Tyson made his way to upstate New York to be with you and Cus D'Amato, he got himself into some trouble to make his way up there.
He had been arrested somewhere, I'm not sure the number, close to 30 times by the time he was 11 years old. And during that time, one of the guards was a former fighter. Actually, his name was Bobby Stewart. And when he found out, when Tyson found that out, he asked him to teach him a little boxing. And as he developed, Stewart called up myself and Cus D'Amato and asked us to get involved.
He comes back with the left hand again. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tyson's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4, Bishop's in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch, I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Targeting the left hand to the body. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. He comes with the straight right hand. Right to the belt line. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And we are back underway, another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. A striking combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's doing a good job of putting it. There it is! Andre Bishop on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. One, two. What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? Halfway into round number 5 here, and you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. by Mike Tyson. Not much action as he just ties up. Bishop's able to land a nice, clean left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Bishop's fighting this fight as if somebody glued the bottom of his shoes to the canvas, Teddy.
Somebody should check that right now. If I was in a corner, I'd call the referee over and say, hey, can you check that for me?
The start of the 6th round. Tyson's going to just try to keep doing exactly what he did the entire first half of this fight. He put forth a game plan he noticed early on in training camp, and it worked to perfection. Best combination in the game, jab with the straight. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Right to the body. Well timed by Andre Bishop. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Way to hit the target there. Jab uppercut. Mike Tyson digs deep with a big uppercut. Well placed. Great right hand. And round 6 comes to an end. Mike Tyson's taking a rest between rounds here, and as he does, it gives us a chance to look at the fight overall, because I think now that what you have is a good, really strong, evenly matched fight that he's up on.
Yeah, I think so, but he shouldn't think that. You know, it's okay for us to think that in his trainer. More importantly, he shouldn't let him think that. He should tell him this is where a little psychology 101 might come in. You know, I don't say you tell him you're behind, but you say, hey, it's a dead even fight. Win the rest of these rounds.
That is a classic Tyson uppercut. There's the combo downstairs. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Tyson's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Bishop's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. What a big shot. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Bishop's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move, because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
solid right hand by Mike Tyson. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. Tyson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. And the round comes to an end. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together. Some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
An accurate left by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee.
Tyson's rocked by that punch. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you can...
Big left hand. Look at that. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Well off the mark by Mike Tyson. Bishop's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Big uppercut right on the mark. Great round now. Back and and there you go. Great goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Bishop's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he's throwing a lot, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Bishop's showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses his opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's combination punching is working well here. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Bishop's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Little head hunting with the left. Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Not an accurate hook at all. Bishop's nose is cut. You can see that it's worsening as this round goes on. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. 3 minutes gone by in this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look Bishop's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Downstairs with a right hand. Good way to protect the midsection. Teddy, I can only imagine what his opponent is thinking right now when he looks across the ring and sees a guy that still is full of energy.
Well, I'll tell you what he's thinking. He's thinking, how come I'm feeling this way and he's feeling that way? And you know what? The guy he's looking at might not be feeling that way.
Andre Bishop is in a bad spot right now. He is... Oh! How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.